So what's up?
Not much, really. I just had to make sure my sister was asleep. She is baby, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, she's
Yeah, it's like what time is it there? It's like 2.
it's 20 to 3, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, time zone conversions. I can do math.
I always Google it if I don't know, so
Yeah. Well, shit. I just looked in Smile, my lizard's tank, and he fucking got me with the circle game. His back claw is like perfectly in the shape of the fucking. He fucking got me, bro.
he knew exactly what he was doing. It's great.
He is the. He is the smartest man I've ever met. The smartest man I ever met who consists solely on bugs and vegetables.
That's a good diet for most men, I think.
Yeah. It's what they deserve.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm like just waking up.
Oh wait, what time is it for you over there?
It's like 9:40.
Oh yeah, that is quite early.
Yeah, I've been up since I'm not just waking up. I've been up since like 7:30, 8ish. But I'm still very tired.
Yeah, that's still pretty early. I mean,
But
I usually get up a little bit later than that, but
yeah, but the show must go on.
it must.
Yeah, fucking God, it's getting hot and I don't like it, and like it's not even at the peak of hotness, and I'm already kind of sweaty in my bedroom. So I'm really hoping that this like slows its roll even just a little bit. It won't, but I would like to dream.
We only just had a week of very warm, and now it's currently raining, so back to normal, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like dumping on Thursday this week.
Yeah.
Just like buckets.
I kind of miss the rain, honestly.
Yeah, me too. It's a good counterbalance to all this heat and happy weather.
Yeah, but it's hard to be happy weather when it's global warming.
Yeah, you got a point.
It's every time it's like, oh, it's really sunny, and I think, oh, the planet's dying. This isn't good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, perfect. I was thinking to myself last night, man, this movie's going to be really easy. If I ever lose the thread, this movie's going to be really easy because I'm sure they're all the lyrics, the entire movie is on genius.com,
Yeah.
and I was correct.
Oh, that's good. I have a lot of it memorized just because I watched it a lot before, but
Yeah.
it's...
But still pushing forward, shall we get into the podcast?
Yes, we should.
Okay. Cool. It's podcast.
It is. It's time.
Welcome to Fear Rating, everyone. It's your number one. It's your number one. Now we're a musical podcast.
Yeah,
We have to sing for the rest of the episode.
I did not do any musical theatre. I can't do this. I may love musicals, but my singing voice is not the best.
Yeah, I get you.
I enjoy it, but it's a shower thing.
Yeah, absolutely. But before we get into that, you want to talk about some upcoming horrormovies.com?
Ooh, yes.
So, yesterday we got a trailer that I'm very excited about, or it might have been the day before, I'm not sure. We got the trailer for Doctor Sleep, which is the 40 years later sequel to The Shining.
Yeah, I have the book somewhere. I haven't actually read it, but it looks good.
Yeah, the trailer sold me. Ewan McGregor is a good casting call for that, I think. I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah, when does that come out again?
That's due out. I don't know. I think it just said later this year.
Oh, that's alright.
Oh no, November 8th, 2019.
Oh, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah, that's not that far off.
Yeah.
We also got the trailer for the Banana Splits, the movie.
What?
Are you familiar with the Banana Splits?
I'm not.
Okay, so the Banana Splits is like it's like if the Wiggles were furries.
Okay.
It's like it's like if the Wiggles wore fursuits. It's like a thing.
That's
I'm pretty sure it's a thing from like the '60s. Let me double check that. Yeah, it was according to Wikipedia, the Banana Splits Adventure Hour was an American hour-long package television variety program featuring the Banana Splits, a fictional rock band composed of 4 funny animal characters.
That's and that's a horror movie?
Yeah, they're making it into a horror movie, like Five Nights at Freddy's ass, where like the mascots are like aren't actually people, they're the mascots, and they like there's like a bunch of people getting killed.
That's a fun way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, that's my reaction exactly. Like, just I guess.
Yeah, I don't really know how popular that's gonna be. I'm not placing on everything like just on me, but I've never heard of it before. So
yeah, no, I cannot feel any. I don't feel like this. I feel this is something I'm going to be legally required to see at some point, but I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean I'll watch it, but
Yeah.
I mean, if it comes out over here, then yes, I will. But I know Child's Play is out next week.
Oh shit!
Which
Is that out
a surprise.
Next week?
I saw a thing. It's apparently it comes out on the 21st. So
Oh hell
that's
yeah!
fun.
I just got my hopes really high and then was upset when I realized I misread it because there's a poster on here for something called Necrotronic, but it's Nekro, and I thought it was Neko, like cat, and I was really excited for a split second.
That sounds cool, but now I mean it still sounds kind of cool, but I don't really
It
know what
does,
is.
but like I wish it was Nekotronic.
That would be cool. Robot cat girls.
Exactly.
I'd see that.
And lastly, I guess Black Christmas is happening. We're getting another one of those.
Oh, like a remake or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It's not the remake. It's the remake of the '74 one, not a remake of the 2006 one. To be clear.
Okie dokie. I mean, I don't know. I'm
It
not
star-
a fan of
it
remakes.
It stars one of my favorite. Well, it stars one of my favorite names from Hollywood, which is Imogen Poots. That's just a really good name.
I do love that name.
Yeah.
It's fun to say.
But yeah, it's produced according to the trailer, it's from the producer of Get Out and Halloween.
There was another film that came out not long ago that was like, oh, it's the producer of Get Out, but it was a terrible film, and I can't remember what it was.
I mean, it would have been a Blumhouse Productions thing, so let's just look at the Blumhouse stable. Let's see. List of Blumhouse Productions projects. You said recently it was?
I think it was recent, yeah.
Okay, so films from 2019 that they did were Glass, Happy Death Day to You, Mercy Black, Stockholm, Thriller, and Ma.
I think it might have been either Ma or Glass that I was thinking, wow, they really just kind of put that...
Yeah.
They put Get Out in there just to be like, hey, we did this really good film, so it'll be great.
I mean,
but...
they've also produced some other good movies like Halloween. They were producers on Cam, which I loved.
I haven't seen that actually. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's really good. They also did Unfriended Dark Web, so
I still have to see that. I have it like recorded on my TV downstairs. I just haven't
the
gotten
original or
around to
Dark
watching
Web?
it yet. Dark Web. I watched the original with some friends once, and they were scared. I was just sort of like laughing through it. It's a good time.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia page for that movie, and they find a laptop that was originally owned by someone named Nora C. And if you spell that backwards, it's Sharon, like the ferryman.
Oh jeez, that's
Yeah. It looks great. Anyways, you want to talk about movie?
I do love movie.
So we watched Repo, the Genetic Opera this week. Uh,
Yeah.
Terrence Zdunik? Is that how you
Yeah, I
pronounce his
was
name?
unsure on that name. I've never been able to say it.
Yeah.
Just-
The 2008 film adaptation of the 2002 musical, I believe.
yeah, it surprised me that this came out in 2008, honestly.
Yeah, this felt earlier.
Yeah, a lot of it looks like a very early, it's like a very extended version of a music video from like 2002 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. According to the Wikipedia page, there are 56 songs performed in this movie. But according to the Genius.com page, there's only about 22.
I think it's because it's like, there's hardly any spoken word things. It's all just singing.
Yeah. That's true.
It's a Les Mis kind of deal.
Yeah. So, fucking Paris Hilton was in this movie. I'm just now realizing.
Yeah, she did pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah, was that her? Was anyone on stage not singing?
I don't think so. I think everyone was singing. They cast Anthony Head exclusively because of a Buffy episode where he was singing.
Yeah. What is the name of that episode? I used to know this. Oh God. Once More with Feeling. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that's what I said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony Head is great in this movie.
He is. He really goes for it, and I like that.
Yeah, but I'm also just learning now that Terrence Zdunik is also the grave robber.
Yeah, I was reading that yesterday. I was like, oh, it didn't like click in my head that it was the same person.
Yeah, but so let's start with the opening music. Let's start with the soundtrack here.
It's very good.
Yeah, so we open with At the Opera Tonight, which has like the thing that threw me about this movie is that I didn't think that Paul Sorvino could sing for a while because like they only had him doing talking, like he was not hitting any notes. And then and then like in the limo ride with Shiloh later, he proves himself to be like one of a really, really impressive. What is he? Is he like in baritone range? I don't know things.
I'm not a music man. I know that I'm fairly sure he was a trained opera singer though, so
yeah,
that does help with this sort of thing.
It's one of the the first two songs. I was kind of worried I was gonna hate this movie for a minute because it was so much just like talking and very, very little singing.
Yeah.
And it's just so the Genetic Repo Man is just the introduction to the Repo Man, Mr. Anthony Head, and also the introduction to Grave Robber, who loves to rob graves.
He does. It's his job to rob graves.
But so this movie takes place in a dystopian future where a company started like loaning people vital organs in exchange for a life debt, and then it became kind of cyberpunky in a dystopian way. I mean, not necessarily cyberpunk, I don't think.
Yeah, I've never been. I only really know about cyberpunk because of the kind of bad game.
Yeah.
Which I'm not. Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah. It's cyberpunk-esque, maybe? I'm not really sure if it qualifies, but whatever. And in the future, they've also authorized organ repossession, which is just, if you don't pay on time, someone comes and fucking guts you and takes your organ that you owe.
Yeah, which, for all of the vital organs is bad, but if it's like with Blind Mag, it's future-y, in the later on, but you can survive without eyes.
Yeah,
so
but
that one's not too bad.
They very obviously do not want her to.
Well, yeah. They go to long length.
Yeah, even if she hadn't died like that, Anthony Head would have certainly like taken out her eyes in a very lethal manner.
Yeah, I did notice that. Like when I was watching it, there's a bit where in the opening where he takes someone's like stomach organ bits, but he slits their throat first, just because like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, you gotta. Hey, he had to incapacitate him somehow.
Yeah.
There's a scene later where he slits someone's throat and then breaks their neck. It's pretty good. But yeah, we just learned about this Repo Man who is 6'6", and is gonna come fucking rip out your organs.
Yeah, it's a boogeyman. It's a very tall John Wick.
Yeah.
Who takes your organs.
Yeah. It's great. And then we go to a graveyard where our protagonist Shiloh has stolen away in the night without her father's permission. And why is she in the graveyard?
She has to catch a bug, but they never really explain why, I don't think.
Okay, sure.
There's a bug in her mum's grave, and then she's like, oh, cool, I gotta get that, and then leaves. But she opens a bug book, and it's like, oh, this seems like it's important, but I don't know why.
Yeah, they don't come back to it, huh?
No, it's odd.
It's whatever, but we've met Roddy Largo, the CEO of GeneCo, which is just
it's a fun name for a terrible company.
Like, the thing is that like GeneCo does not feel right because GeneCo is what this company would be named in the real world. I feel like.
Yeah, it's
like the rest of this movie is so cartoonish and comic booky, and like to a literal extent with all like the. Is it the interstitials with the with
all
comic,
the backstory parts.
Yeah, we get like all the backstory parts are done through like a very heavily stylized like comic book, and it kind of felt like I was watching the introductory cutscene of like a shitty indie game. Not like a terrible indie game, but like a C+ at best, like M-rated indie game.
Kind of like I don't know if you remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like Out of the Shadows, where it was all comic book cutscenes, but really badly drawn ones.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Why does that sound familiar? Was that a video game?
It was an arcade game on the 360, I think.
Okay, no, I did not play that one. I played TMNT, the video game of the movie from 2013.
Was that 2013?
It was not. There was no way that was 2013.
Yeah, I thought it was 2007.
Yeah, okay, that was 2007. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I never saw that movie. I just played the game.
The movie was very good, actually. Surprisingly good.
TMNT? Wow.
Yeah. I didn't think it didn't look great, but I watched it. It was just a fun CG movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's better than the Michael Bay ones, anyway.
Sarah Michelle Gellar is April O'Neil in that one, which is weird. That's weird.
That's pretty weird. I would have cast maybe a teenager for that, but
April O'Neil's an adult.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, geez. Yeah, I think so. I'm thinking of the cartoon when she was like, not the cartoon, but the Nickelodeon one that came out recently. That was.
Oh yeah, no, like the original. She was definitely an adult. Just working at like a newspaper. That was a TV show.
It sure was. The original, they had to change the name over here. I wasn't old enough to watch it because I was not born yet, but
they changed to Teenage Mutant Needle Teetles.
Yeah, that was. They couldn't use swords. They had to kick everyone.
Yeah, but Roddy Largo is dying of an incurable disease, and he's got 3 terrible children. There's Luigi, who is just very mad all the time. There's Amber Sweet, is that her name?
Yeah,
who is just apparently addicted to surgery and Zydrate, which is the very addictive painkiller. And
it comes in a little glass vial.
Yeah. And also there's Pavi, who dresses like Leatherface, and is just his kind of central character trait is that he is horny.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. I don't like him.
No, he's not great.
Like he does not do too much in this movie, and most of what he does is like be horny for his sister.
Yeah, which was not a fun thing.
Yeah, like if I'm not mistaken, his first line on screen is, "I think my brother and sister should fuck."
Yeah, that's his introduction to
but we're getting
the film.
We're getting a little bit ahead of things, so I want to talk about the the first song that I liked in this movie, where I was like, I kind of thought I was not going to like the movie based off the first 2 songs, which are Genetic Repo Man and Things You See in a Graveyard. Things You See in a Graveyard ends with Shiloh meeting the grave robber, and the cops coming, and the grave robber's like, "Here, come over here, I'll help you." And then we get 21st Century Cure.
Yes,
Which is
I love this.
which is a good song, and it also has a part in the movie that made me laugh like a fucking hyena, which is it's my job to steal and rob. Then just like Graves! Like he doesn't even sing it, he just like hollers it, and it's so fucking funny. Like at this point I was like, okay, so I'm definitely not meant to take this completely. I'm definitely not meant to take this seriously.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, they go to like this bad part of town, but then Shiloh goes back home and pretends to be and just hops back in bed, and Anthony Head shows up and he's like, Shiloh, my daughter, I love you. And she's like, Dad, cough cough, I'm sick, I need to take my medicine.
My undisclosed blood disease.
Yeah. And then we get infected, which is the like I was like the 21st Century Cure was the thing that like I was like, oh, do I like this movie? And Infected definitely sold me on it.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's Shiloh singing about being quote infected by your genetics, and
yeah, it's unintentionally quite funny as well.
Yeah, it's. I don't know unintentionally. This movie feels pretty. I feel like this movie is self-aware, especially at the very end when like the cap on this movie is the grave robber holding a newspaper in front of a trash can fire, pulling the newspaper down and singing goth opera.
Yeah, that was. It's very on the nose. It's telling you exactly what it is.
That's another line that made me howl like a fucking maniac. Oh god. But yeah, Infected. It's Shiloh's sad song about how she's got a unnamed blood condition from her mother.
They didn't really go into detail about what it does.
No, it's just kind of like it's
blood disease.
Her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we get we get that scene, and we get Legal Assassin, which is like I said last song was the thing that cemented me as liking this movie. I lied. This is definitely the song where I was like, oh, okay, I like this a lot, because this is Anthony Head's first singing role. Anthony Head, probably most famously, at least to the listeners of this show, Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes, I forgot his name for ages.
Yes.
I haven't watched it in so long. He's
great. He's Shiloh's dad, and he is also the Repo Man, the titular Repo Man. And,
he's the title man.
Yeah. And he's singing about how he is the legal assassin as the Repo Man. He like starts getting dressed up as the Repo Man, and it fucking rules.
Yeah, it's a cool costume as well.
Oh yeah, the costume fucking rules.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Ugh. Sorry if I'm skimping over plot points. I apologize. Stop me if I'm missing anything.
It's very much, if like going through just based on songs is very like it's pretty much all you need.
Yeah. Then we've got after that comes Mark It Up, which is
that's the kids.
Yeah, that's the kids. Paris Hilton and Luigi and Pavi, whose first line is "My brother and sister should fuck."
Yeah, it's not a great introduction. I'm not.
Yeah.
From that point, I'm not a fan of him.
Yeah. There's a couple of lines in this movie, which is Luigi singing, "I'm the smartest and the toughest, I will find a hole and fuck it," and there's like a spring sound effect alongside it, fuck it.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts of this where I'm like, when I first watched it, I was like, I definitely don't know if this is something I should take seriously. Mm-hmm. Just because I for something like that, and then he stabs someone, and it's like, that seems like a really odd sound effect for that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those throughout this.
Pavi also has a line that I hate, which is the most dashing, panty snatching, "I will leave your diapers dripping."
Yeah, I don't like him.
He's bad. Like,
I get
hate him. That's the point, but like I also hate him.
I don't like seeing him on screen.
Yeah, me neither. But that's just kind of an introduction to them being like, oh, who's going to inherit daddy's shit when he dies? And then we get what comes next? Because I'm looking at the soundtrack, and the next song that I recognize is "Limo Ride," which is when Roddy Largo, CEO of Gene Co., goes down to the graveyard where he finds Shiloh and is like, "Hey, come with me. And you'll see a world of pure imagination. I've got a cure for your blood disease. Just come chill here for a little bit." And they go to like this circus ass looking place where it's just like an expo for all like the fucked up body shit that people are doing.
Yeah, and then that's. Oh, I feel like there's something that happens there, but I cannot remember what. It's just more of the kids.
The grave robber is there.
He is. He sneaks in and takes a gun.
Yeah, but I don't remember what he... Yeah, he just steals a gun, and then I don't remember how that resolves. Does he just, like, return her to...
Oh, that's when they do the Zydrate Anatomy song. When they do the, like, a little last vial.
Is that when they do that?
It's once they cut out of the tent, I think that's where they go. I'm fairly sure.
That sounds... No. Wait, no, you're right, because they cut out, and it's like, all right, I'm Roddy Largo, and this is my wonderful daughter, Amber Sweet.
Oh, that was it. When they're in the weird carnival thing, that's when Shiloh meets Blind Mag for the first time.
Yeah.
That's a cool... I love her.
Yeah, it's great. But I think we skipped over... I feel like we skipped over a couple of things. Because I forgot how long I forgot how long she stays there, because we also get Thankless Job.
Oh god, yeah.
Which is the first time that I think this is the first time that we actually see Anthony Head like cutting into someone.
Yeah, and then he uses him as a puppet, and it's weird.
Yes, no, that was great. Are you kidding?
I love it. I love
good.
that.
Okay, good. He like cuts this dude open, jams his fist inside, and makes him talk like a dummy, and it's so fucking good. But I don't think much else I don't think much else of note happens here.
No, I think it's
like we meet Blind Mag for the first time. I get that's actually pretty important. We meet Blind Mag in person for the first time. She's been like on TV screens as like, come to the Genetic Opera tonight and see Blind Mag perform her final show. And I think we find out that it's her final show because Gene Co. gave her eyes because she was blind, and also a friend of Anthony Head's dead wife, and Marnie, who is also the ex-girlfriend of Roddy Largo, and Roddy killed Marnie and made Anthony Head think he had done it.
Yeah, it's a very complex situation.
Yeah, really. But we meet Blind Mag, and if I had seen this movie when I was a teen, I would have been obsessed with Blind Mag.
I did see it as a teen. I'm surprised I wasn't, to be honest.
Like, it's a character that I would have been like, oh, this character is okay. Wow, okay. I think I might have made more of an effort to become goth had I seen this movie as a teen.
I saw it slap bang in the middle of what I would call my emo phase, which was a good 3 months of my life, and then just immediately switching back to I'm a weeb. I love anime.
Back to anime. Time to go watch Naruto all the way through again.
I'm still doing that. It's not fun.
Why do you keep doing it?
Because some of it's really good, but the rest of it is like... I'm skipping the filler this time, which
Why
is
don't
good,
you just skip to the good parts? You've already seen the interims.
I just, it's the journey, not the end.
I fully get it. I'm literally exactly the same way.
Yeah.
Like,
Although I did...
I don't remember what I was going to say. Naruto. It's a television show.
It sure is.
I say, despite all its faults, and there are many, I think Naruto still has the most iconic anime opening of all time that isn't Cowboy Bebop Tank.
Yeah, which one? There's a lot.
Oh, Fighting Dreamers, obviously.
Oh, yeah, of course. That makes sense.
Like, I like other ones more. Like, I love Silhouette by Kanabun, and I love, I can't remember if it's Sign by Flow or Flow by Sign.
I think it's by Flow? I'm never sure.
I've seen that album cover. I'm pretty sure it's by Flo also, but it's a fucking banger. But like, Fighting Dreamers is just the most iconic.
Yeah, the only reason I like Silhouette so much is because I played it in Bang Dream for about a month solid.
It's the opening riff is so good though. I fucking love Kanabun so much. They did the opening for Sara's Hanmai this season. I don't know if you've been watching that.
I've watched some of it. I need to catch up.
Yeah,
I watched the first 4 episodes.
That opening fucking rips so hard.
It does.
The ending is also great.
The whole show does, really.
Yeah, that show will fucking stomp on your heart.
That's like, people kept saying, "Oh, it's gonna get really sad," and I was like, I don't want to watch it though.
It's good though.
Yeah, I'm 4 episodes in. I'll get through it at some point. I've got so much to watch. I was
You've
watching
got so
JoJo
much to
again.
watch, and you also sometimes you don't need to be reminded of the terrible fear and consequences of not consequences, but like effects of being known. Like to connect with others, you must deal with the horrors of being known.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. I might just watch Naruto instead.
I reckon you should watch it. It's really good.
Oh, I will. I'll get around to it. Yeah.
Now the anime corner is over. And now we go to Zydrate Anatomy after they escape from the tent. Which is where we meet Zydrate, which comes from a little glass vial.
A little glass vial?
Mm-hmm. A little glass vial.
Yeah.
And we find out that Amber Sweet is addicted to the knife.
Addicted to the knife?
Addicted to the knife. And she...
With stuff like this, I'm like, if Rocky Horror hadn't been so popular still, this would have been like the Rocky Horror of now, I think.
I think on a much smaller scale, this definitely like of the people I know who love this movie, this is like Rocky Horror for them. Like this is it's on a much smaller scale. Like it does not have the widespread love that Rocky Horror does. But
anyway,
this is when we find out. This is when the Grave Robber just tells us that Blind Mag has eyes that were provided by Gene Co. And they're gonna kill her if she doesn't keep singing.
Yeah, which is, it's sad.
Yeah.
Let her keep her eyes. Come on. I realize that's the whole point of the film, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Let her keep her cool eyes.
The next song on the soundtrack, according to Wikipedia, is "Who Ordered Pizza," which is when Repo Man Nathan comes in and he just like drops a spine that he extracted from someone on the table.
Oh yeah, that was when he there was a bit in the tent where he was calling Shiloh, and they're both sort of like, "No, don't come home, it's fine." Yeah. That was a really funny scene because it's like Shiloh is like in the fucking streets, and Repo Man, whose daughter does not know that he is Repo Man, is in the middle of cutting a dude open. And they're both just like, hey, what was that? Oh, nothing. Oh, what was that? Oh, nothing. Just a patient. It's nothing.
I'll be home in a little bit.
Just a spine I'm stealing. It's fine.
Yeah. But then he drops it, and then he brings it to Largo, and Luigi is like, "Who ordered pizza?" And for the rest of the fucking movie, I was just thinking about pizza, and I could not stop thinking about pizza.
Well, I saw that and I was like, oh, pizza time, cool.
Pizza time. And then there's Night Surgeon.
Oh, that's good too.
Yes.
It's
where they are trying to convince they're trying to convince Nathan to kill Marnie, or not Marnie, Blind Mag, take her eyes, and he's like, Blind Mag's was a friend of mine for so long. I can't do this job. And they're like, remember who you are.
And he's like, I'm the night surgeon, legal assassin. And it's like,
yeah, but then he's like, I still can't do this job. Sorry, I know I just cut that dude up for you, and I know that may have like suggested that I was willing to take this thing, but nah, sorry, bud.
Yeah, I may have got very murder horny, but I'm over it now.
Yeah, I already busted. There's a refractory period here, man.
He's in his post-nut clarity.
But this is like when they remind him, like, hey, remember how you killed your wife? Remember how you killed your daughter's mother? Remember how you killed your fucking wife? And he's like, shit, I remember.
The I remember part is very It's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think the next song is 17, which is possibly
No, it's my favorite one with Blind Mag. It's the
Chase
when
the
she
Morning?
comes to see. Yeah,
Yes, that's
I
so
love
good.
that song so much.
Because Blind Mag comes and is like, "Hey, I'm your godmother. I thought you were dead." And Shiloh's like,
Yeah.
"Shit, what the fuck? Okay." They're gonna she's like, "They're gonna kill me," and Shiloh's like, "Oh shit, they're gonna kill you." And then her dad shows up and is like, "Blind Mag, go home." And Blind Mag is like, "You told me she died, dude."
We have to talk about this, and it's like, no, go die.
Yeah. And Shiloh's like, "Hey, the Repo Man, I don't know who that is, but he's gonna kill Blind Mag."
And he's like, no, she's not gonna die. The Repo Man's not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
He has that insider information.
So then we get 17, I believe, which is
Yes.
that's
it's the teen angst song.
yes,
of the film.
and it's so like butt punk rocky.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it seems not out of place in a Sonic game.
In a what game?
In a Sonic game.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
I would hear that.
So the next song after 17 is Gold, I believe.
Yeah, that's Rocky doing the whole.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids to have this business after I'm gone.
Yeah.
All my kids are terrible.
Yeah, all
I'm
my
gonna
kids
leave it to
fucking
someone.
suck shit. But and it's like, yeah, gold makes the world go round, and like this is the first mention we've heard of gold in this movie, and it kind of threw me for a loop.
Yeah, I was very confused. I thought, oh, is that the currency here? I thought we used money still.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe people are just paying for their GeneCo implants, with gold.
Yeah, it's a doubloon currency.
Yeah, it's a doubloon city.
Everyone's a pirate.
Yeah. And then we get the first track on the album, At the Opera Tonight, which is where Blind Mag will have her final performance, and Nathan Repo Man is going to kill her.
Yes, that is.
Yeah. And then Pavi is horny. Luigi is like, "Hey, I get my dad's shit," and Pavi is like, "Pavi, get horny."
That's pretty much all of his lines in this film.
Yeah.
It's
All debts are paid at the opera tonight.
they are. Wait, is that? Yes. I
What?
was very confused for a second. No, because I was trying to think if that was before Paris Hilton Amber Sweet was like, I got a botched surgery and my face is messed up.
Yeah, she goes to her dad and she's like, "Hey, Dad, I got a fucked up surgery," and he's like, "Let me see it." And he's like, "Oh shit, that looks awful. I'll get a surgeon to take care of you." And they just like do a complete rush job on her, and her face falls off in the middle of her performance.
Yeah, which I realized that like surgery and Zydrate and all of that is sort of like they always have it, so they're used to it. But I feel like if your face falls off, you'd be a bit spooked.
Maybe that just happens to her a lot.
Yeah, I feel like that happened to her brother a lot, but that's because he stapled the face to his own face.
Yeah.
Which seems odd as well, considering you can have like full face transplants, but he still just goes for the staples.
It's probably more convenient to do staples.
Yeah, I guess.
Like small comfort. But so what's the then we get Mag's swan song.
Yes.
A little bit, kind of literally, because if I'm not mistaken, she is her garb is very reticent of a swan.
It looks very feathery and bird-like.
Yeah, but she sings in Italian, and the version of this movie I watched did not have subtitles for this, so I was just like,
I didn't. Mine didn't either, so we're both lost on this.
okay, cool. Don't know why they wouldn't provide subtitles for this, but okay, whatever. Like even like Italian subtitles, so that I could like make an attempt to like translate.
Yeah, and they do speak English at the end, but that's just to be like,
yeah, that's
hey,
just like Chromaggy,
my
come take
eyes...
these eyes. I would rather be blind. And then she stabs herself in the eyes with her like extendo nails, And then
Yeah,
Roddy like
she's-
cuts the line that she's like dangling from, and she gets impaled on the set. And
Yeah,
the rest of this movie literally takes place on a stage. By the way,
Yeah, which is very cool. I
it's
like
great. Yeah. So Roddy, what happens here? What happens here? Right. Okay, so Roddy is like, hey, Shiloh, I'll cure you if you kill the Repo Man. And she's like, okay, I'll kill the Repo Man. And then the Repo Man takes his mask off, and it's oh shit, it's Dad. What the fuck?
It's Dad that I don't trust anymore because he slapped me in the face in the middle of a song.
Yeah, he did. He did very much slap her.
Yeah, it was not very nice.
No, it was not. And then they like run out to the stage at one point, and Largo is like, hey, this guy fucking killed your mom, and he's been poisoning you too. And Dad is like, yeah, that's all true. And I'm just kind of now realizing that, if I'm not mistaken, Shiloh never finds out that Largo was actually behind her mother's death.
Yeah, and neither does Nathan,
Dad, yeah.
which is he kind of dies not knowing that, which is really sad.
Yeah, definitely. But then he's like, here, kill him, and I'll cure you. And she's like, oh shit, but he poisoned me. I don't have to. He's been poisoning me. I don't need a cure. I don't have to kill him. And he's like, yeah, you should kill him though. And she's like, no, I won't. And then the lights go out, and Roddy fucking blasts him in the tummy with a gun.
Yeah, which I don't know why she didn't do it in the first place. I mean, dramatic effect and all, but
yeah. And then they have a song which is just like whatever. Like I was just like, it's a really weird song to have with the man who's been abusing you who's been poisoning you for 17 years, but also like I guess if he's your only family, you'd have a complicated relationship with him whatsoever, no matter what.
Yeah, I read a thing earlier that kind of the placement of the song is weird because apparently that song was a lullaby from the director to his kid. Which is I don't know if it's entirely true, but if it is, that's a weird place to put it, I think.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my dad's dying. I'm gonna sing this lullaby.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's a nice moment, but also like
it's a nice moment, but there's cognitive dissonance because this is just after we found out that this man has been poisoning her for literally 17 years.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. He dies, and then she's like, I can go home now. I'm free.
Yeah, well, I don't really know what home she's going back to. Like, unless she's just...
She's still got her house, if I'm not mistaken.
She does, but I feel like there's got to be some sort of repercussion for that.
Repo Man gets paid.
He does get paid.
What repercussion? She didn't do anything.
Well, yeah, but the family probably don't like her too much.
Well, no, probably not. But they got bigger fish to fry, like figuring out who is going to run the company. And this is when we get we get to the end of the movie with the epitaph, and Grave Robber is like, I goth opera, and just kind of wraps the whole thing up. And then we get like a post movie thing where we find out the fates of the three children, which is that the face that Amber was wearing that fell off, she auctioned it. Luigi killed the top three bidders, and then Pavi won the auction and wears her face constantly.
Yeah, which I don't like that.
No, it's great.
Gross. It's if anyone to get the face, the horny brother.
Listen, he's gotta.
He does need the face. It's part of his collection. It's like Game of Thrones, that whole face thing that they didn't talk about.
Anyways, that's a movie. There are 5 songs over the end credits, but I didn't listen to them.
Yeah, I sort of just... after the post-credits, or mid-credits, I was sort of like, that's it. There's no more fun singing.
Yeah. On a scale of 0 to 5 little glass vials, how many little glass vials are you giving this movie? It's hard to rate this movie.
Yeah, I want to say like 4, but I feel like that's too much.
Hey, no, live your truth. It's not too much. For me,
I like 4 for that.
For me, I think this might be like a 3.5. Hard to say.
That's fair.
I liked a lot of it. Like, I've had I was talking about this with my girlfriend last night after the movie, but I feel like a lot of movies have like sadness tolls that you have to pay in order to get to the fun parts. Like, you know, for Up, you have to deal with the beginning of like that incredibly depressing scene. At the start of Guardians of the Galaxy, you have to deal with Quill's mom dying of cancer. At the start of Finding Nemo, you have to deal with the mother getting killed by a barracuda. Like, but I've never. It's been a while since I've seen a movie that I actively enjoyed where I had to pay like a bad toll, because I genuinely do not like the first couple of numbers in this movie.
That's fair. It's
like until what is it? What Goes On in the Graveyard, or Things You See in a Graveyard.
Yeah.
Until that, I was not on this movie at all. Or sorry, 21st Century Cure. I didn't like Things You See in a Graveyard either, because it was just so much talking.
Yeah. It's I like them, but they're not my favorites.
Yeah.
I think a lot of my favorites are in the first half of the film, and then the rest is sort of like I enjoy it. But...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's take a look at some questions. See if we got any.
Hell yeah.
Sara at Nudity wants to know, a little glass vial.
A little glass vial.
A little glass vial. Folks, I've been told it's a little glass vial.
I have been told that you put it into the gun like a battery, and then you put it against your anatomy, and then you're ready for surgery. So
sounds great.
You know, it's a good 3 steps.
That's all the questions we got. You want to get into recommendations?
Heck yeah.
All right. What are you packing this week? Because I had something, but I forgot.
I was thinking. The only thing I've really watched or done recently that I think is big, I would recommend to anyone, is the Snapcube's Sonic 06 Fandub.
It's great. It's genuinely
It is so
incredible.
Good. I've been a fan for ages, and just it's so funny, and I've watched it a bunch since the first time I watched it, and it's like it stays funny every time. So yeah, that is that's that for me.
My recommendation this week is definitely gonna be fuck. Oh, I had something. I fully had something. It's been 3 weeks. Okay, you know, I'm going to recommend the podcast The Dream. It is a documentary podcast about multi-level marketing in America, and it is genuinely fascinating. I'm going to re-listen to it probably sometime soon. I just pounded that entire series in 2 days, and it was it's really good.
I will also listen to that because that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. So thank you very much for listening to this week's episode of Fear Baiting. I just realized I don't think I introduced you at the start of the show, but this is B. Hi.
Hi, I'm B.
But thank you very much if you want to find us, we are Fear Baiting everywhere. That's Twitter, that's Tumblr, that's Patreon, that is Gmail, everywhere. If you want to support us on Patreon, patreon.com/fearbaiting. $1 a month gets you any and all bonus content. $5 a month gets you name right on the show, and you get to send in a message. And $10 a month gets you, you get to pick a movie that we watch. So thank you very much to Michael Kaiser, Paul Moran, Kit Spindler, Paul Bechtel, Ducky Aisha. If you want to find me, I am at Sunhatzhenya, SUNHATZHENYA on Twitter. I am on Twitch, twitch.tv/Sunhatzhenya, spelled the exact same. I am also on The Wonder Years, which is the podcast that I do with friends of the show, Sara and Blair. Thank you very much to Blair for editing this, by the way. And thank you to Sara for our incredible intro-outro music. I also do Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, the Leftism podcast, with a bunch of my friends. And I think that's everything. B, where can people find you?
Sprite__Pepsi on Twitter, and that's about it, really. I don't have much else going on, but...
That's very valid.
Yeah, one day I will have the original Sprite Pepsi with no underscores, but... Someday. It's... both versions before having 2 underscores are taken by accounts that haven't been used in 6 years, but
yeah. So until next week, hopefully, I'm Sara,
and I'm B,
and remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Goodbye. Good night.
Goodbye.